Hello Lefty Wannabes and welcome to my channel, Right Left Hand. It is day 311. Let's get started. We're in week 45, so we will write the date, the day, the sentence, both upper and lowercase 2 times, the quote, both upper and lowercase, increasing numbers, and symbols. And the sentence is, quick blowing zephyrs vex daft Jim. Again, we're writing that because it's a pangram containing all the letters of the alphabet, and we want to practice those letters in a variety of ways. And the quote is, virtue is relative to the actions and ages of each of us in all that we do, by Plato. Let's go ahead and get started. As per usual, write the day over in the left-hand margin. 311. It is the 7th of November. Year 2017, and it is Tuesday. And we'll go ahead and get started. So, luckily this video is on time. Yesterday's came out a little later, but I wanted to make sure that this would come out so that everybody gets to see it on time and hopefully, profit from it. So yeah, I think it's good to be orderly and on time and everything. So that's why I try and get these out, in the early afternoon. But, sometimes things come up and you got to deal with them. So that's why sometimes it's delayed. But not today. So that's a good thing. All right. And this is going pretty well so far. It's not too hard to write a lot of this now because a lot of these words have been repeated, because you want to use some of the same words in order to get the best or the least amount of words in a sentence for it to still work. Quick and vex and daft show up pretty often in these pangrams. So yeah. Hopefully it's all good. Hopefully it all lasts. But anyways, it's still good to have this all going down. Hopefully people can read it and use it in the future as well. So that's a good thing, is that even if I do end up stopping next semester, next year, sometime in there, the next season, however you guys call it nowadays, school is semester, year, season, time frame. So I just want to make sure that these are all available in the future, so that if anybody wants to learn to write with their left hand after I stop these, it'll still be there for them. And I think that's pretty cool to be able to do that, to be able to have YouTube that lets you have that available to people. All right, we'll go ahead and move on to the quote now. So virtue is relative to the actions and ages of each of us in all that we do, and that's by Plato. So that's a pretty full quote. So yeah. But it's good to see that know, he's always thinking about virtue and right actions, justice. I think the quote yesterday was about justice. So it's good to be thinking about these things on a daily basis, so that we know what's good and wrong, right and wrong, good and bad. So yeah, it's good to think about that. Because who knows, maybe you'll be faced with a hard decision, and then you can just think back to Plato's words. You'll say, using his wisdom, I can act accordingly. So, yeah. Again, this is Plato. And we'll go ahead and write our uppercase quotes. So, yeah, hopefully by now you guys are used to the longer videos. I don't know if it's unfortunate that it's this way, or if you guys are okay with that. But you know, it's just what's going to happen because we are writing more. I might be spending a little more time making sure that my writing is actually good. Because I know at the beginning I like to rush through and just say like, okay, done with the day. But now that I'm entering the home stretch and that it's really coming together, I like to spend a little more time making sure that it's good, legible, actually improving every day. So that's always important to me, to get better every day, even if sometimes the visible result doesn't look all that good. Just knowing that I concentrated and put some effort in, that helps a lot. Alright, and now we'll go ahead and move on to the numbers. We left off on 1800 last time, so we'll go 1801 up to 1820. That'll be good because now we're practicing the new century, and we'll get more practice in with the eights. And I think that's important because, you know, we've got to practice all these numbers, and we're giving each of them equal time, except for the number 1. That gets excessive amount of practice, I guess, because I've been writing it, you know, all the way up to 1800. So since we got to the thousands at least, but I still think it's the most written number now because I've been writing it so often. So yeah, it's a very popular number, I guess. Or maybe it's not popular, but it's common because it's the first number, so yeah. So I'm gonna write it. And then 2 will be the next number that I write a lot of once we get to the 2000s. So that'll also be, sometimes it's dangerous when I'm looking above because I just want to copy it directly like I did there. I've got to fight that urge because it's not good. It's not good to do that. Alright, we're done with the numbers, so we'll now move on to the symbols. And these are pretty simple, and we'll finish these and be done for the day. Well, done for now. You can always practice more later if you so desire. I encourage it, just so that, you know, you can get better faster. But, you know, if you just want to do a little bit every day, not devote too much time, then this should be good. So I think that's the cool thing about this, is that, you know, instead of spending 4 hours a day trying to learn something and getting good at it in a short amount of time, you spend a whole year on something and get good at it over the course of a year. All right, there you have it, day 311. Finally got it out on time. So thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow and every day to practice with me. Alrighty, goodbye.